joined us on Starting Up. Thanks to the emergence of cloud computing today, startups have various options when it comes to servers to host their products on. But what's really critical, though, is getting the right option for your web product. On Bootstrap this week, Davina Munro helps us with just that.
Well, now that you have that awesome product ready, the next step for any entrepreneur would be to find a good hosting service. But should you host servers of your own, or should you use cloud infrastructure for this? And how exactly do you make that decision?
If you're early in the website game and you would probably prefer to keep your costs down and you would like to go for a shared server network instead of a dedicated server. Obviously, if you expect that your growth is going to be very sudden and in 6 months you're probably going to host a million visitors on your website, possibly you can go for a dedicated server as well. Other reason you can still go for cloud is that when you're really a small website, people do allow you to make mistakes. Your website has been down for a couple of hours in a year, it would not really matter much. As you build a more critical mass, as you build the growth, I think the credibility and the reliability of your hosting is very, very critical.
Great. Now that you know what type of hosting service you're going to be using, the next important thing to find out would be how exactly do you set this up? Well, here are some folks from the industry who will help you with just that.
Oh, it is very easy for them to get started. Yeah? All the Amazon Web Services are available in a self-service manner, meaning they can just go to the website, sign up, and in a matter of minutes, they can be up and running. All of the services are extremely low cost. It's very important that startups can use services that can help them be extremely efficient.
It's actually quite straightforward if you've actually chosen the right provider. Today, if you're talking about the cloud, providers have a web interface. You can go to their website, choose the plan you want, customize it to whatever extent that you want, and then simply pay online using a credit card or a debit card or net banking or do a direct bank transfer. Once that's done, you get a login interface where you're routed to a provisioning portal that opens within your browser, and then you can just click on a server and say provision and create, remotely install your application and data on the server, and you're up and running.
So now you know how to set up your hosting service, but how much should you be paying for this, and what plan suits your requirements?
If you look at an approximate price range today in the Indian landscape, if you're looking at a very, very robust, very enterprise-grade cloud service with high availability built in with your operating system, with your servers and storage, costs are anywhere starting from about 5 to 6 rupees per server per hour, or about 3,000 rupees a month, depending on whichever model works for you. And then they start going up from there. So it depends on how much more infrastructure you need. Do you need 1 server? Do you need 5 or 10? You can also have an option of having a mix of servers. Some you pay by the hour and some you pay by the month.
Well, the answer is simple if you're a product startup. So unless your application is critically time-bound, you're probably best served using the cloud. It's not capital intensive, it's easy to set up, and most importantly, you can scale up or scale down your infrastructure depending on your requirements.
With that, we wrap it up here on the show this week. But don't forget to tune in next week, because we will be announcing our 10 finalists on our Super Angel series. Well, in the meantime, do write into us and Starting Up at etnow.tv, send us an SMS, or simply find us on Facebook. We'll say goodbye, but before we go, as we say every week, remember, there's never a better time than now to go out there and start up.